Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John, and this video is going to be a review of the upcoming 4K of SS Experiment Camp, and also I'll be doing a comparison with the previous Blu-ray, Spy number 10 in the Italian collection. So this is the original Blu-ray that was released almost 10 years ago to the day, and I was really surprised that when this came out fully uncut, I would never expected this one to come out. This is a Section 1 video nasty as well. So it's got all the credentials to be a film that you would never see released in the UK. I mean, the subject matter itself is the one that you would imagine would be highly frowned upon. This release is now long out of print and you can't pay up to £30 to get one. Now, bearing in mind that this recent release 4K, what's coming up, is £30 itself. There's no brainer. Don't bother with this one. That's what I'm more or less saying. You do get a remastered Blu-ray in the new set as well. So there's no real reason to pick this up unless you're a completist. I mean, I got this back in the day. I think it was only £8.99. This was, like I say, it was 10 years ago. And it was always strange when 88 started releasing these ones, upgrading them to 4K. You kind of had an idea what you thought might get through or might be ones that would pick up because you didn't think they would go for ones that would be a little bit under the radar. But it shows you with getting this one out, they're going to go for literally any of these ones could be fair game, which is great because these ones look good anyway. And the upgrade on the 4K is more than welcome. And to get these in new spectacular editions as well is just the icing on the cake. But yeah, it's not one of the worst video nasties I've ever seen, especially Nazi exploitation films. But for me, as strange as it may sound, treat this more like a comedy. More about that in a minute. And here is the exclusive online packaging of SS Experiment Camp. Now, there's loads of things you can say about this. This has got the original artwork, nearly, of the VHS that was banned in the video shops. The fact they've got the label on there, Go Video, and they put that on, that's a really good touch. I'll get such a blast out of these little nuances that they put on these editions. And this fine attention to detail is some of the thing I like about this set. But I've got to say, as I was talking about at the start of this video, this film is such a watchable film. Now, I've got lots of screenshots coming up here in comparisons with the Blu-ray, the original Blu-ray. The remastered Blu-ray is the remastered one. It's not the one that was the previous one. The previous one has 0 extras on it. You just get opening credits from the Italian version and the English version, and that's it. This one here is absolutely packed, and I mean packed with extras. It's got a couple of hours of extras on here. It's just fantastic. The main premise of this film is that there is a camp and it is run for a certain reason. That's what they're telling everybody. But really, this commandant wants it for another reason. He wants to get back 2 things he's lost in the war. Can you guess what they are? And that's kind of it. But that's not really going into the whole craziness of this film. It's not as crazy as The Beast in Heat, but it's getting there. And when I really sussed out what this was all about, I thought, this is so funny. And it gets funnier, and stick with it because the ending is absolutely brilliant. It's one of these films that you think is going to be a different film, and it turns out to be something completely different, but all the better for it. So when I was skimming through the disc to get some screenshots for this video, it was hard to find some scenes that didn't include nudity. There's a lot of it in here. So beware. I mean, if you're going to buy a film like this, what else do you think is going to be in it? There is everything you could imagine. It's not as explicit as Gestapo's Last Orgy. That, for me, is a much nastier film, and it's got some really sickening scenes in that, for sure. This one doesn't go to that point, but it's got some stuff in it. I mean, all of these films do. They all follow a similar trait where there's a camp, and obviously they bring in loads of people to work in this camp, and then they do lots of experiments on it. I think every film like this, and that's the exploitation, has that form in it. It's blatant exploitation, and it's really done in a way just to show off nudity. That's the bottom line of this. But you can get with the Beast in Heat, it's so funny, it's so stupid, so badly shot. You can get that enjoyment out of it. This one as well has got this stupid premise of what this whole film's about, and also as well, this one takes it to a different level. I haven't seen all of the Nazi exploitation films, but the ones I have, I think that's the one that's the most extreme. The one you would think is the one that lived up to its expectations. That's another banned video nasty, and it's only available in the US because 88 wanted it to be in part of the Italian collection, and it just was refused flatly, saying no chance, you're not getting that one through. Actually, when I look at these other ones, especially like this one, you just think, how on earth did this one get through? When you see it, you think everything in it would be something that would flag up a red flag with the censors, but apparently not. It's been available since, I think, 2005. That's when it was granted a proper certification, uncut. Can you believe it? So yeah, I put this on. Bear in mind that the original Blu-ray does have a really good print and it looks absolutely brilliant for a fact of it. 1976 Nazi exploitation film. You'd think it would look like trash, but it doesn't. So the screenshots I've got coming up, you'll get a comparison. First up will be the Blu-ray, the original Blu-ray, and second will be the remastered 4K here. Now, then I'll put some extra screenshots on that I haven't done a comparison with. They're just screenshots I came across and thought that looks great. I've got to say the picture quality in here is absolutely stunning. I knew it would be because the Blu-ray was that good. But in here you get that the colours just come out of the screen. They're really good. There's a lot of reds in here. There's a lot of symbols in here, which, I don't want to talk about, but you know what they're going to be. They just stand out. It's pin sharp as well. The black levels on here, there's a lot of stuff happens in the camps at night, and the black levels are insane on here. For me, it's one of the best examples of black scenes, inky black. Who would have thought it in a 1976 exploitation film, Nazi exploitation film? I keep on saying it, but I'm still pinching myself. I'm actually holding this thing. But this box, this set is great. This 18 certificate, you can take it off. I will be taking it off after I've done this video. I hope that this video has got through all the way through and it hasn't got anything that I've got to put things over the top, because it probably will have. So if it gets to this point and you haven't seen any, it got all the way through. Can you believe it? You get the 4K, you get the Blu-ray, get the reversible cover, you get everything. You get a booklet, you get loads of stuff with it, and it's a massive upgrade for me from the original Blu-ray. Now, this one here, it says online that this one is 95% sold out. So if you want to get this one, because it's not going in the shops, this is the web exclusive one, I urge you to get on top of it. And pick this one up quickly, because you don't want to go at the second-hand market and go at the scalpers, because you know how that one's going to end up. Okay, so thoughts on this. I'm really, really happy with this. As all of the previous 4K upgrades from 88, they've all looked absolutely spectacular. And long may it continue. I don't know what the next one's going to come out, but if it comes out in this fashion, I'll have anything that was a previously banned video nasty. In fact, any of those ones there would be good to go for me. To have these little touches on here is brilliant. And to have this original VHS cover created more or less is just the perfect way to showcase this release. So, highly recommended. I'm going to go and watch it really soon. And I haven't watched this for a while, but it's such a good, funny film. And with the emphasis on funny, because its story is kind of ludicrous, but highly watchable. So, thanks for watching. You take care, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.